Debbie and Andy and my wife and I met during their interview process when they were looking at coming to the campus. We had a chance to have dinner, to talk about the university, encourage them to come, and it's been a great story. We've been friends ever since. They're wonderful human beings, not only as leaders, but as friends, as role models.
Andy helped me with a lot of issues of personal guidance, encouragement. He helped me in hiring personnel, team issues, NCAA and West Coast Conference matters, and he wasn't only my boss, but he was my good friend.
When I talk about Pepperdine athletics, I talk about three things: our commitment to our Christian mission, our commitment to the academic and athletic and spiritual well-being of our student athletes, and to competing for championships. And I know Andy and Debbie are all on board with all three of those things, and they lead us in that direction.
I met Andy and Debbie along the way. They were running the university and I was running the men's volleyball program. Andy became a student of the game. He would watch from the end line and he knew how to block. He knew when we were passing well. He knew when we needed to set somebody different. And he wanted us to win. And with Debbie, it was just win, baby. And I enjoyed both approaches.
A lot of people don't know that in our 2002 run, Debbie got on a plane and flew to Sub-Zero, Ann Arbor, Michigan, to support our girls in the Sweet 16. And I don't know if I ever shared that with her, but it was never lost on me, and especially our girls, when the girls said, Debbie Benton flew all the way out here to support us. And it was a huge sacrifice for her to get on that plane. And yeah, it's just a really cool memory of what she was willing to do to just support us. And I know that meant the world to the girls.
We practiced over Christmas break, and one year, several years ago, Debbie invited us over for dinner overnight, all 24 of us, including myself. And one of the things she said, how are your players with dogs? And I said, they're great. Why? She said, well, we have these two black labs, Toby and Scout. And one of the ways I evaluate people is, where do their dogs sleep? You know, do they put them in a box out back or whatever? And she said, oh, I can't tell you. And I said, Debbie, it's just the two of us here. Nobody will ever know. And she said, well, they come up on our bed, and I kind of, give them the boot, and but one of them will go down, one of them will stay there. And I said, and where does that stay there? And she said, oh, I can't tell you. The president would want this out. And I said, Debbie, it's just the two of us. And she says, well, Andy's a big softy. He raises up the blankets, and this black lab goes to the foot of their bed. And I thought that was pretty neat. So obviously, they went up in my evaluation.
Debbie and Andy, in their leadership of the university, and we focus specifically on athletics, they perhaps kept us alive and compatible. It was their leadership, it was Andy's presidency, it was Debbie's constant encouragement and presence that allowed our athletes to strive, to be successful, to have the resources necessary to compete on a national level. And I think that was part of Andy's mission for athletics, to show to the world and to our students and to our educational process that although we do not do everything, we don't play every sport, we don't offer every degree, but what we do, he was determined we would do well.
I just want to offer my personal congratulations to both Andy and Debbie for this well-deserved honor, and it's been a privilege for me to serve as the Director of Athletics under their leadership.
And I'd like to add too that shortly they're ending their role as president. We, along with thousands of students, alumni, and staff, and faculty, and friends, thank them for their years of service, and especially the support of the athletic program. We wish you well and God's blessings.
Based on their unwavering support of every athlete, every coach, every team, and athletics as a whole, Andy and Debbie deserve to be named to the Pepperdine Athletic Hall of Fame. It is just time.